Well, the sun has been shining brightly all day. Good to see that continuing as we get ready for the match here at the Emirates Stadium. I'm Derek Ray, your match commentator, and alongside providing all the tactical and technical analysis, it's Stuart Robson. And it's all about action from the Premier League in this case. It's Arsenal versus Wolverhampton Wanderers.
Well, thanks, Derek, as always. The scene is set, two good teams, a great playing surface and a vibrant atmosphere. It has all the ingredients for a really exciting game.
Number 8, Martin Odegaard. Number 34, Granit Xhaka. Number 7, Bukayo Saka.
Here are the starters for Arsenal. Aaron Ramsdale is the goalkeeper. Granit Xhaka plays alongside Jorginho in the centre of midfield. And leading the line today is Gabriel Jesus.
Good luck.
The initial 11 for Wolves. Ruben Neves plays with Mario Lemina in the centre of midfield. And lining up through the middle in attack today, Raúl Jiménez.
Thank you for attending the Emirates Stadium. Enjoy the match.
And now they get the ball rolling. Perfect challenge. He's protecting it effectively. Jorginho. Saka. Gabriel Jesus. Very alert defending to cut off the supply. Ruben Neves. Arsenal recovering possession well. This is looking threatening. Wolves unable to hold on to the ball. Trossard. On to Jesus. Well, Martin Odegaard is supremely gifted, and I wonder, Stuart, what role you think he'll play in this game.
Well, Derek, we know he loves linking up with other players, but it's when he's in and around the penalty area, that's when he's at his most dangerous, when he plays little 1-2s around his marker and then plays the next forward pass into a runner. He could be the key to unlocking.
The referee spotted the infringement, and it will be a free kick in a position of genuine menace. And foiled only by the crossbar. Well, they can't quite take advantage in the end. Very much run-of-the-mill as saves go.
Well, it's been a fast start by Arsenal here. They did everything but take the lead, but carry on like this, and it's surely only a matter of time.
Yes, in possession again, and maybe another opportunity developing here. Well, the supporters think it's on. Well, you've got to classify that as a poor attempt. A long way wide. And promising stuff from Arsenal. The danger not over. Xhaka. What a vital intervention. Nunes. On to Hwang. Ruben Neves. Now with Jimenez. And a tidy tackle. Jesus. Well, they're on the scent of something positive. Well, I think fair to say, Stuart, not one for his personal scrapbook.
Well, that's really wayward. His technique completely let him down there.
Referees are rightly praised for giving advantage, but when there is no advantage, it has to be a free kick. Well, they're sitting ever deeper. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, that was miles off target. Nice and easy for the keeper. And fine work from Arsenal to win it back. Jesus. Xhaka. The supporters want to see him have a go. Well, when the fans want you to shoot, it's always tempting to do so, but maybe he'll think twice next time.
Well, I think he was right to take it on, but he never looked in control of the shot. He just didn't set himself properly.
Adama. Jimenez. Here's Lemina. And unable to keep possession. Promising attack, this. Ruben Neves. Wang Hee-chan. Well, just overdoing it. Jesus. Arsenal have given it away. Adama. Jimenez. Neves. Effort from long distance. And he got to it fairly easily.
Well, as we've seen, Arsenal have dominated the ball in the last 15 minutes and looked a real threat going forward. But they must take one of these chances while they're having this good period. I think you do sense it's coming.
Yes, it's going to plan, and they might be able to carve out another chance. Trossard. Now with Jesus. Fine tackle there to prevent the chance.
Well, the fans are certainly having their say. Just listen to them. They thought that was a penalty.
In the right place to cut out the pass. Ruben Neves. Adama. Nelson Semedo. Traore. Can he put them in front? Yes is the emphatic answer. And you have to say it was on the cards.
Well, here we can see it again. Look at the way he glides past the defender to create space for himself, while the movement in the box is equal to it. It's such good timing. What a goal.
Arsenal restart the game then, and they have work to do as they try to wipe out that last goal. Trossard. Nicely timed tackle. Jimenez. Lemina. Now with Jimenez. And that was a very fine read. Well, here we are, moving close to half-time, and Arsenal chasing the game. Stuart, what have you made of their performance to this point?
Well, it's been a fairly even first half so far, but they haven't shown enough creativity, particularly in midfield, where there's been too many negative passes. If they can get the ball into the front areas that little bit quicker, I think they'll get back into this.
Jorginho. Trossard. How about the cross? Must be! And the keeper got there.
Well, can they draw level here? The crowd certainly think so.
But he's gone short with it. Xhaka, not a good pass. Adama. And Wolves in a position of menace. Traore. Untidy on the ball there, Nelson Semedo. Jesus. Well, let's see what they have in store for them on the break. Well, that is how to break up a counter-attack.
Well, as you can see, Wolves are seeing much less of the ball, but what they've done with it has been really good, and they'll be happy with the way the game is being played at the moment. They love to play on the counter-attack.
Well, that's right, preserving the lead and doing it really well. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. And in with a real chance. Oh, a step, could be. No hiding from the fact that they really should have extended their lead.
Well, that was a poor miss. Could they come to regret that?
Given away by Arsenal. Well, it was a foul, but good use of advantage by the referee. Well, adding up all the stoppages, we will have 3 extra minutes. Traore. Can he finish? Superb block. Well, the referee took note of the earlier infringement, and a booking it is now. Now, how about the short corner? Neves. Great block. And there it is, the referee's whistle. The first half has come to an end here in North London. Well, he's been the standout for his side so far, don't you think, Stuart?
Well, Derek, he took his goal well and was a constant threat throughout that first half. I thought he showed a lot of skill to get out of tight situations, and he had a real impact on the play.
And so the match is underway. Well, you've got to classify that as a poor attempt. A long way wide. Well, they're on the scent of something positive. Could be! Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. That was miles off target. Paoli. Can he put them in front? Yes is the emphatic answer. And you have to say it was on the cards. How about the cross? Must be! And the keeper got there.
Well, can they draw level here? The crowd certainly think so.
Could be! No hiding from the fact that they really should have extended their lead.
Well, that was a poor miss. Could they come...
So into the second half, and Arsenal with a bit of work ahead of them. Went in strongly, decisively. Jimenez. And the keeper more than equal to it. Breaking at pace. And he's through here. Has a go. Well, diving magnificently to make sure he got there. Short corner favoured. And a chance to level it. And the goalkeeper covered a lot of ground to push that away from danger. Lemina. Nelson Semedo. Nathan Collins. Max Kilman. It's with Ruben Neves. Wang Hee-chan. Very quick thinking there. Partey. Martin Ødegaard. Losing possession. And over the touchline for what will be a Wolves throw. Lemina. And a poor ball. Ruben Neves. Now with Jimenez. Oh, far from the ideal pass, you've got to say. Trossard. On to Jesus. Martin Ødegaard. Moving forward effectively. And the conditions look pretty good for the counter-attack. They need to get bodies back. Opportunity! Well, that was a terrific attack, but they'll be disappointed about the way it ended.
Well, it's good play. They force the error, break forward quickly and create the opening. However, the finish didn't match the rest of it.
And the ball's gone. Gabriel Jesus. Might be able to get in behind the defence. Really poor timing, and some will argue that he was asking for a yellow card. Well, the referee saw it as a bookable offence.
And I think he's got it absolutely right. That was a poor challenge, you have to say.
Dangerous ball. Just wanted to get it out of there. Jimenez. In possession, Adama. Mateus Nunes. Now with Jimenez. Traore. Chances on. Well, without wanting to put too fine a point on it, that goes down as a tame effort and easy for the keeper. Jorginho. On to Jesus. Can they hit on the break? Determined defending. Jimenez. Traore. Interception to snuff out the danger. And not a great challenge. Free kick here. And the substitution will occur now. Dealt with that ball comfortably. Martin Ødegaard. Well, let's see what they have in store for them on the break. And he read it well defensively. This attack looks highly promising, but nothing comes of it. Good defending it was. We can get more details on that injury situation from our man pitch side, Jeff Shreves. Jeff?
Feeling down here is that he twisted his knee when turning. He's been testing it out ever since, but at the moment he's carrying on.
Cheers, Jeff. Well, not the pass he had in mind. Jorginho. Granit Xhaka. Giving the ball to the opposition that time. Beautifully weighted ball. Can he put it away? And how well the keeper did.
Well, that's just exceptional. He reacted so quickly there.
Well, they have elected to go to the bench at this stage of the game. Taken short. Advantage, Arsenal.
Well, this is building up to a nail-biting finish. These Arsenal fans are making so much noise. Can they get the equaliser here?
Very quick thinking there. Now, who can he play it to? Jorginho. Well, the threat was very real. Marvellous defending. Well, we're in the dying moments of the game here, and Arsenal still narrowly behind. Time running out, Stuart.
Well, they've certainly lacked a goal threat up to this point. There's been little invention, no real combination play around the box, and the crosses have been erratic. But there is still time to find that moment of inspiration.
Chance to play it in. Will it be? And there it is, the goal they wanted for security. They lead by 2 now. They can breathe that bit more easily.
Well, it's great awareness of space in the box, and then he shows a lot of composure with the finish. That's a clever goal.
So the ball rolling again. 2-0 the score. Martin Ødegaard. Really effective shielding under pressure. Oh, but they've lost it now. Well, we're inside the final 10 minutes in this one. Well, not a bad plan of action, but through to the goalkeeper it goes. And he's made headway. And flag raised, offside.
Well, that was always going to be offside. He just needed to hold on to the ball that little bit longer.
And with play stopped, they will make the change now. Mateus Cunha. Lemina. Into the advanced position. The referee spotted the infringement, and it will be a free kick in a position of genuine menace. And that is a free kick artist at work. What a goal it was.
Well, I have a feeling we're going to see this time and time again tonight. It's a fantastic bit of technique. Just to get that much lateral movement on the ball. Wonderful strike.
It's a massive lead, and it's very hard to imagine them losing it now. Emile Smith-Rowe. On to Jorginho. Jesus. Using his physical strength to shield it. Pressure exerted, but he keeps the ball. Can he do it? Oh, a vital piece of last-ditch defending. Well, that's really strong play to keep hold of the ball. Good-looking sequence. Jorginho. And collected tidily. He had plenty to think about. And teammates around him. Gabriel Jesus. No way through. And using his strength to shield the ball. Well, that's the end of that move for now. Using his strength to shield the ball. It's a good-looking ball in behind. And there it is! A goal! But will it be purely a consolation at this stage of the proceedings? They haven't been at their best.
Well, here's the replay, and what a pass this is from Jesus, and the finish is just as good. That's an excellent goal.
No shortage of goals in this match. 3-1. Jimenez. What a pass that lacks quality. Under pressure. Doesn't seem to be bothering him. Partey. Strength and control, a big part of his game. Could pull one back here. In it goes! It looked as though they were down and out. Not a bit of it. What will happen next?
Well, here you can see it again. Good run, great strength, and a composed finish under pressure. That's a top-class goal.
Well, neutrals are getting their money's worth. 3-2 in this match. The clock is against Arsenal, but what can they pull out of the fire here? Well, disappointing end to the move. This might be the perfect counter-attacking opportunity. Traore. The final whistle, and the Gunners go down. They've lost this game. No points picked up. What did you think of it?
Well, Derek, certainly not their best performance, was it? Just a little bit off the pace for me, and obviously a disappointing result. But the key thing is they bounce back now, and they can't afford a repeat performance.
And a genuine handful for opponents, as is often the case. Raúl Jimenez. What did you make of him?
Well, he scored a good goal, and if I was his coach, I certainly wouldn't be worried by him missing a couple of chances. The fact is, he was a constant threat today.
Traore. Can he put them in front? Yes is the emphatic answer. And you have to say it was on the cards. How about the cross? Must be! And the keeper got there.
Well, can they draw level here? The crowd certainly think so.
Has a go. And how well the keeper did.
Well, that's just exceptional. He reacted so quickly there.
Chance to play it in. Will it be? And there it is, the goal they wanted for security. They lead by 2 now. They can breathe that bit more easily. And that is a free kick artist at work. What a goal it was. Using his strength to shield the ball. It's a good-looking ball in behind. And there it is, a goal. But will it be purely a consolation at this stage of the proceedings? They haven't been up the bit. Partey, strength and control, a big part of his game. Could pull one back here.